Hello, I'm the Dynamic Dipper from Morecambe Bay. We're not in Morecambe Bay today, we're at lovely Windermere. Forgot for a minute what I was saying. So we're at High Wray at Windermere, which is just near Wray Castle, and it's an ideal spot for you to swim. So you can park down the road at Red Nab Carpark, and you can take a walk along the shoreline to Wray Castle, and it really is very lovely. Flat, and it's really safe for the dogs away from the traffic. It's great. This video today is going to speak to you about the top 5 tips that maybe the magazines or the forums don't mention when talking about starting open water swimming. The first one, tip 1, is about the bobble hat. You may be able to get away without a bobble hat for May, June, July, August and September, but all the other months of the year you take your hat straight off when you come out and you put your bobble hat straight on. And in the really cold months of January and February, you put 2 bobble hats on, I would say. Tip number 2, try and get your face in. It's quite difficult, I know, in terms of when it's really cold, because it gives you a bit of sort of brain freeze, like an ice cream headache. It just gives you that extra zing. So if you're a breaststroke swimmer or a backstroke swimmer, if you just wet your face or try and put your face in, it'll make you feel 20% more livelier than if you hadn't done. And so that's just another little tip. Number 3. For a first swim, your first few swims, I wouldn't be going swimming in anything more than a force 4 wind. So otherwise it sort of becomes uncomfortable and it feels a bit like an endurance thing instead of being enjoyable. And so you're more likely, if you pick a decent wind speed day, to continue with the outdoor swimming, to carry on. And so it's quite important that you get the weather right for the first, second, third swims, really. And the 4th tip is that you need to consider that for 7 months of the year, the water that you're going to swim in is colder than what's coming out of your cold tap at home. Okay, so that just needs a little bit of research, and there's other videos on my YouTube channel in terms of kit list, how long to stay in, wetsuit, not wetsuit, all those other things. You'll find those if you subscribe to my channel. Tip number 5, when you organise to do your first swim, you need to keep your stride, and what I mean by that is you organise to do your first swim and then you plan when you're going to do your other swims. Even if it's bad weather days, you still carry on and swim. Not windy obviously, but I mean if it's rainy. So, you know, let's say you went for a swim on a Sunday and you really enjoyed it. You know, you're looking to going back in on a Wednesday or and then a Friday and then the following Sunday. You need to really plan those swims and put them in your diary so that they happen. And then what happens is you get in your groove of it and you really like it, and you don't have that dread feeling in between time, particularly when it's still a bit cool, like today. When I came to Windermere today, and you come in on the road past things, and you go up the hill and you drop down, you have a glimpse of Windermere. And today I had a glimpse of Windermere with the sun on it, and I got a little bit giddy, really sort of excited. And I suppose I wanted to just share that with you, because eventually that's what open water swimming gives you. So it's really important to keep that in mind. I also have the same feeling when I get to Keswick and I sort of you know, I see Bass and Swait, even more so actually, and it makes me feel a little bit giddy, and I really love it. So those are the top tips. You might not find those in the magazines or on the forums, but those things are really quite important. I'm going to go in now. I don't know what temperature it'll be. It's probably about 10 or 11, something like that. And I'll just enjoy it and take the moment. And as you can see, not a soul about. I'll just show you how beautiful it is. Okay, so I'll see you when I get out. I'll report back. See you in a bit. Oh, that was lovely. And that's me, the Dynamic Dipper, signing out from High Wray at Windermere. Bye!